our chords progression, it's gonna start with the minor 7 flat 5. This will become a dominant 7 chord. Let's just do a dominant 7 flat 9th. It's gonna be resolved on some kind of tonic. It could be a minor 7 for now, and 4th, dominant 7 starting on a 4th degree. The left-hand comp becomes even greater when we start putting our left-hand comp into a context. Earlier today, we mentioned that this minor 7 flat 5 is unstable, wants to become something else. Okay, so we are going to give you a few examples of how to deal with it. So our minor 7 flat 5 will become some kind of dominant 7 chord, and so on. Dominant 7 chord, we're going to resolve to some kind of tonic. Tonic will jump up for the 4th degree of the scale and provide some kind of dominant or major 7, or 7 chord on top of that. This kind of writing helps me to play these chords in any key I wish. Okay, so if I flip this 2 into D minor 7 flat 5, it will become G 7 flat 9th. G will become as a tonic C minor 7, and this will become, of course, F7 in a key of C. I could flip this into a different key and use this kind of concept, right, and measure the structural integrity of my chords progression that way as well. When it comes to this progression, D minor 7 flat 5, G 7 flat 9, C minor 7, and then F7. Okay, so when I look at my chords, I want to include D minor 7 flat 5, I want to include 3 and 7, 5 as well, tension flat 9th. The shortest way possible, I'm gonna create the resolution. So look, from the bottom, F can stay because it will become 7. A flat stays because it will become flat 9th. I'm gonna drop C into B to create 3. And I'm gonna keep the top as new flat 13th, which was before flat 9th. I don't need to, I could drop it down, but this note in G7 flat 9th is just 5. So less color what I expected. Okay, so look, this turns out, this is the previous chord. Turns out I'm just dropping one note, and this note changes everything. Of course, there's a note on the bottom, what suggests D minor 7, D becomes G. But as a pianist, I don't have to worry about that relationship. Now the G7 flat 5 will automatically become C minor 7. So I'm thinking, in a C minor 7, definitely I want to have flat 3 and 7. So look, I could drop this lower note into flat 3, drop A flat into G, B flat into B flat, and E flat into D. It doesn't sound minor, but when I add C on the bottom, okay, it changes everything. So once again, we went from here to here into And look, when I transform this C minor 7 into F7 with some tensions, this, starting from the top, this will become tension 13th. This note I'm gonna drop half a step for 3. G will stay as a tension 9th, and E flat as a flat 7. So look how beautiful. D minor 7 flat 5, I'm just do a one note, changing one note, changing everything, and dropping one note down. And I've got the, you know, the whole progression under control. Of course, I could jump into, for example, this. So I'm going from here into this. And what's in it? Flat 7, tension 9th, flat 3, and 5. I could do 11 instead of 5. Okay, and from here, if I transform this into F7, it's very simple. I'm gonna drop B flat into A, which is 3 of the new chord, and I'm gonna raise the top F into G. And that's it. So I go from here, and I'm dropping the outside notes. I mean, I'm raising and dropping. And what's in it? 3 tension 13th, flat 7 and tension 9th. I don't know if you noticed, but we spent a lot of time just breaking down the concept. And then there was a little insight of the left-hand comp. That was necessarily to kind of wake up our senses towards how powerful, how magnificent, how special, unique that chord is. The way I see it, you know, people talk a lot about inversions in music. When it comes to the left-hand comp, I never think inversion. I'm thinking sound I produce. It doesn't sound like context. It's everything. Your ear training is everything. Your heart is everything. You put it all together and you realize that the information or education gives you a great start. A start what allows you to kind of never lose the sense of your direction. However, by the way you use the information, that's kind of you expressing yourself through the music. A royal composer provides students around the world with detailed musical knowledge.
Let's take the challenge out of building chords. I will show you the way.
Our signature course, Chord World, teaches you how to build chords in music. We are talking about triad 7 chords and tensions with all the inversions, 21st century stuff. With a little bit of effort, topics such as 7 chords or tensions could become your favorite topics. The Chord World
provides everything you need to know about the chords in music from A to Z.
No matter what style of music you create, our powerful, detailed video presentations will help your music production. If you are serious about the music creation, check out Chord World. We are here to support you and your music.